Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body.
I want to not only apologize to DeMar DeRozan for maybe a gap of miscommunication, but also to acknowledge him and what he's done here.
A new era of the Raptors, Toronto Raptors, has started today. It started with an apology from Masai Ujiri. Ryan, you were there. Were you surprised that it all began with an apology?
A little bit, but I think the Raptors had to do that. They, a lot of people noticed in the press release there was no thanking of DeMar, even with all those years and being the most loyal Raptor ever. That was a weird way of doing things, and probably just, you know, a bit of a mistake.
So look, you've covered the team for many, many, many years. What is your gut, like what are your sources saying? Like what is your gut telling you about how DeRozan feels about Toronto, feels about the Raptors? I mean, is this it? I mean, is there a lot of bad blood? Do you think he's going to get over it?
I think in time he will get over it. Right now there's definitely a lot of anger. He's had a lot on his plate off the court the last couple of years, and then this, you know, he didn't even take free agent meetings with other teams, showing his loyalty to stay. And then this happens. You get why it happened, but you get from his perspective.
My turn, huh? Let's see.
Pick me! I got hoop dreams, coach! I got 'em bad!
Okay, Homer.
Yes! Losers!
Okay, look, when can Raptors fans expect Kawhi Leonard? I mean, besides talked to him on the phone a couple times, but when can we actually expect to see him in Toronto at?
That's the question of the day. They're still waiting. They're waiting for him to come in and get his medical. And look, the saga was so weird the whole year. It was bizarre. You know, the Spurs are supposed to be the model organization, and this guy is off who knows where, and who knows what happened with his injury and all of that sort. No one really knows. The whole thing's bizarre. So with him, he's already foregone a lot of money, but he'll be here at some point. They'll figure it out. They've had communication with him and his agent and his uncle, who calls the shots, really. So they'll figure it out. As for an exact date, nobody has any clue.
All right, look, you spent a lot of time down at Scotiabank Arena, BioSteel Center. So you see Kyle and DeMar, they're like BFFs. That's a real bromance. And Masai revealed today that Kyle, you know, hadn't really known about it, heard about it. He's heard about it secondhand. So how do you think he's taking it?
Well, he's been quiet. Nothing on social media that I've seen. It's tough. You know, they, like you said, they're really, really tight, like family, and their kids are close. They're close. You know, they do everything together on the road. They're always taking Ubers or whatever together and hanging out. And this is a huge loss. Even though both of them almost got traded in past years, and they would have dealt with it then. This was a bond. They'd been through so much together.
Okay, you just mentioned successful. Is Kawhi Leonard the secret sauce? Is he the secret ingredient to get the Raptors to the NBA Finals?
If he's healthy, absolutely.
Okay, let's say, you know, worst case scenario, this time next year, Leonard's gone, Raptors didn't make the finals. I mean, is this one of those things that's like, you know, a career ender for Masai? Is this going to have irreparable repercussions for the Toronto Raptors?
I don't see it that way. I think that this was a gamble they had to take. Even if he leaves in a year, you shot your shot. And you need to do that at some point if you want to be taken seriously, be with the big boys.
So in terms of Toronto sports trades, is this the biggest one ever?
Oh, wow. I don't think ever, but it's right up there. I think the Vince Carter trade was an absolute disaster for them, and that's probably still bigger, but if they win a title, it absolutely is. If they make the finals, it's right up there. I mean, the Jays have had some huge blockbusters too in the Leafs, but with the Doug Gilmour trade, but this is top 5, I'd say.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel down below.